Hey everyone, Type V3 here. Today I'm going to be building the Lego Movie Double Decker Couch set number 70,818, 197 pieces, and ages 7 to 14. But you all know the truth, Lego is good for all ages. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just open it up and see what's inside. As expected, blocks, more blocks, more blocks, and more blocks, and a really thick manual. Wow. Okay. Nothing else is in there. Let's just put this in the back and get started. I'm just gonna set up, and then we're gonna get started. Okay. Let's build some Lego. I set it all up in the way that I think would be most efficient, and so we'll just run with that. Now, let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about the Lego Movie. I don't know about you guys, but when I saw the Lego Movie, I loved the Lego Movie. Pretty good. And if you listen to my podcast, the Three Nerds in a Basement podcast, I think this movie was awarded the Movie of the Year for us. Now, it was totally deserving. I still think it should have went to Guardians of the Galaxy, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? But yeah. But strangely, when I watched the Lego Movie, and I'm sure this happened to everybody else who watched the Lego Movie as well, I walked out of there wanting to buy a whole lot of Lego. And I started looking around for Lego at the time. And you know what? Lego is expensive. Like, really expensive. And I always kind of knew this. It's just one of those things that goes to the back of your mind when you don't actively collect Lego. And that was a bit of a shock for me. So even though I wanted to get into Lego after seeing the movie, I didn't because frankly, I couldn't afford it. It's just I buy enough junk and stuff as it is, and Lego is something I probably don't need to be spending money on. However, when I saw this set was a real thing, I knew I had to have it just because, well, it's the double decker couch. I don't know how else to explain that. I mean, it's dumb and it's relatively cheap. I don't know if I can't remember if I already said it, but yeah, this retails for about $17, and you know what? Actually, that's still kind of pricey. I mean, even after I paid tax here in Canada, it's about $20, and yeah, I guess for what you get, it's a bit pricey, but that's besides the point. This is Lego, but yeah, so far things are going well. I like the minifigures so far. Looks good here. Let's see, blue and white. Now, with regards to this video, I don't know what is actually being captured on camera, and I don't know how much of my hand is getting in the way with some of these shots. The thing is, I sort of just set it up a bit randomly, and I didn't really put too much thought into it, so if my arm is constantly in the way of something, or if you can't hear me correctly, I apologize. Honestly, I just didn't really care too much. But yeah, let's see what's next. Unikitty. Unikitty looks like. Oh, you get two heads. Cool. Neat. I like that. Looks like you have to build them out. One of them has proper eyebrows. And this goes like that. And then I suppose I'll just have to save the other head for another time, which is totally cool. How come this one won't stay on? There we go. And now I need a unicorn. Sweet. There's a sweet little Unikitty. I believe this is in frame or in shot. We'll just put these off to the side, and I think I'll just take this, put this on. I think this is a piece I can use. It looks like it doesn't come with enough pieces to build out a full second head, so you're gonna have to do some parts swapping with this, but pretty cool. Neato. Now this is the part of the build I was interested in. I didn't realize it came with a car, and wow, this is one solid piece. It's like Lego cheaped out for once, but whatever. It works for me. I guess that's less building on my end. Sure, why not? But yeah, no, this is the interesting part of the build that I was somewhat looking forward to because I it came as a total shock to me. I didn't realize the car came with it until after I bought it. Yeah, I'm not, as you can tell, I'm not the biggest into Lego. At least I don't follow the scene all that well. So it was a nice little surprise when I saw that this is more than just a couch. And I love cars. I don't know if you know that. So this looks pretty cool. What do I put on here? Oh, this here. Now, I also, in preparation for filming this, I looked at a couple questions that I got on a couple of my other videos on YouTube, and I figured I would just answer them here, because, even though it's exciting to watch me build Lego, yes, I know, you probably want me to talk about something else, so at the same time, I'm going to talk about my most recent review I put up, which was probably the Build Fighters High Mock. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I did some weathering, some paint on that, and a lot of you seemed to notice that I did paint a little bit of it. And a lot of you, I got a couple interesting comments saying that I was hiding my talent, or that, for someone who says he can't paint, he did an awfully good job. Guys, I'm going to tell you the secret behind weathering. It's the easiest and most childish version of painting there is. It's probably easier than finger painting, to be honest. And just due to the nature of what you do when you weather, or of how weathering works, it hides all your mistakes that you ever make on your model kit. And that's why I chose to do it with the High Mock, because I figured I didn't really care. I was going to use this more as an experiment model kit. So it's not that my painting skills have improved, it's just I applied a method that would hide my faults, if that makes sense. So, but I'm constantly trying to improve and look into new ways to make my model kits look better, and I'm hopefully going to adopt this rule where every time I do a master grade, I'll try and put more effort into that, as opposed to just, the simple panel lining and top coating and some details or whatnot. So yeah, hopefully that all works out. I'm still figuring out how to do a couple things. The other thing about models that I came to the conclusion, which totally, I guess, just slipped my mind, is that despite the actual model kits themselves being relatively cheap and affordable, if you really want to make your model kits look great, it's quite pricey. Like, the supplies and all the secondary purchases that you need to make, they just add up, and they add up quick. And that's the other thing too. I mean, like, I wish I could. Ooh, there goes that piece. I wish I could, put the effort into everything I build, like the maximum effort. But at some point, I can't, just because it gets pricey really fast. For example, top coat alone is like, 3/4 the price of the actual model kit, and I'm talking about like a high grade. So yeah, it's not cheap. And if you want to move up into higher things like airbrushing, which I super want to try out, again, those are expensive, and they're just not things that I can justify getting into at the moment. Wow, this car's coming together quick, really quick. Let's see, tires. Man, this is something I really love about Lego. I love it when they have the whole rim, rubber tire, and then they just drop it in. That's one of the best things. It's so satisfying. I don't know why. It's like I'm building a real car here. Yeah. There we go. Another question I got asked was, how do I prepare my reviews, and do I always speak that eloquently in real life? Question is, well, the first part is I write a script, so there you go. That's how that happens. And the second part is, no, I do not speak like that in real life. Like I said, I write a script and I read it out, and a small little follow-up to that is, when I'm recording all of my lines, I don't get them all right or I don't get it all done in one take. Or basically, I do multiple takes before I actually get my lines down correctly. And sometimes it's so bad that I'll be sitting there for an hour reading out the same two sentences and I just cannot get it down, and then I'll have to rewrite the line because I just concede to the fact that I've written a task too hard for my tongue to comprehend, and then I'm just screwed. So that does happen to me. In fact, sometimes, actually, I don't know if you noticed, but in the Figma Saber review I did, I actually started to lose my voice because I kept repeating a line, which incidentally I already forgot because it was I just didn't want to remember it anymore. But yeah, that happened, and yeah, it happens often. So yeah, that's just a little behind the scenes of the Type V3, I don't know, production review toy thing. So yeah, let's see. This couch, I don't see how this is a couch. Actually, I don't even remember if this is the right color of the double-decker couch in the film. I could have swore it was darker, but then again, I only ever saw the movie once. Even though I bought the Blu-ray, I still haven't opened that Blu-ray yet. Actually, you know what? I have this terrible habit of buying stuff and then never opening it. It's with video games, with toys, movies, anything. I always do that. I always just buy so much junk and then never open it. It's a bad habit I need to get rid of, because by the time I do get around to opening it, usually it's on sale and I could have gotten it for a lot cheaper. And yeah, that's what happens when you're not exactly the smartest person around. All right, let's see. Red connects them. Oh. My favorite part of Lego. That moment when you just can't find a piece, or you know it's there, but you just can't see it. These are not aligned correctly. What am I doing wrong? Oh, well. There we go. But, yeah. You know, lately I've also been on a bit of a Figma kick ever since I got that Saber 2.0, and I've been buying a lot more Figmas, and Figmas were sort of my into, I guess, Japanese toys, or I guess some would call it import toys. And like I stated in that review, I sort of not grew out of them, but have not really been so impressed by them lately. And ever since I got that Saber, I've been buying more Figmas. So let's see. For example, right on this desk here with me at the moment is Motoko Kusanagi. I don't know if you can see that, and I really like her. I dig this one too. Not as good as Saber, but I think this is a good toy as well. I haven't seen Ghost in the Shell, and I'm actually in the process of watching it, and I'm enjoying it. But yeah, that's probably going to be my next review. If you're wondering what's happening next in the pipeline, got other Figmas coming up. I made the mistake of missing out on Figma Chariot, so that kind of upset me because now I'm gonna have to pay a whole bunch of money if I still want it. But that's what happens when you don't pre-order, I guess. Let's see. Here goes like this. Did I do this right? You go up? Yep, okay. But yeah, on the Gunpla front, let's see. Just before I turn on the camera here again, I just paid for that build, or the Tri-Burning Gundam, so that's in my HLJ private warehouse. Oh, by the way, yeah, for all those who wonder where I buy most of my model kits, I usually get them at HLJ. Mostly because they have an easy pre-order policy and pre-order/cancel policy that I like. And they have that private warehouse thing where if you shop at places like BBTS, Pile Loot, same concept, you can do that. And I really like that. Now, unfortunately, because the Tri-Burning Gundam came out at the very beginning of this month, and I have a whole lot of other stuff on pre-order for February, I'm probably not going to get it until the end of this month. And so that should give you a little idea of I'm probably not going to have a review up for that model for a while. Same with everything else, to be honest. I mean, the Tri-Burning, the Mark II backpack for the Lightning Gundam. I'm in no rush to get those. I mean, they look cool, but yeah, like I said, I'm in no rush to pick those up. They they don't really excite me. The Star winning, on the other hand, that excites me. But of course, the one that I'm interested in most comes out at the very end of the month, and I figure I'll just wait till they all come into stock before I end up shipping all them out. So, yeah. The other Gundam that's coming out this month that I'm really looking forward to, you guys know I'm an Exia fan. Master Grade, Dark Matter Exia is on the way. I hope to see that one very soon. Or not on the way, but it'll be out this month, and yeah, I'm excited to see that. As well as the high grade of the Hi-Nu. The Hi-Nu. Now, I don't know if it's Brave, Verave, whatever. I'm just going to go with Brave because that's the easiest one to pronounce and comprehend. But yeah. This couch is coming together pretty quick, I have to say. And these instructions are pretty easy to follow. That's what I like about Lego instructions. They're in color, and I don't know, the angle they choose to display all their blocks at are just so easy to read. Oh, sorry, I gotta put you away. They're just so easy to read, and it's the one thing I really enjoy about Lego. It's something that I wish I could have with my Gundams, but we all know that can't be the case. Okay. Let's see. Almost there, I think. Only a couple more blocks to go. Yep. It would suck if I found out that I was missing some blocks here, but maybe I shouldn't have said that. Don't jinx myself before I finish. Brown goes here, it looks like. Here too. Alright. Now they got that. Let's see, one of these. There we go. Now what do I do with this? Oh. Oh, look at that. Interesting. It goes like that and then up. Oh, I see. It's going to be like this. Yeah, it's coming together. This couch is coming together. Nice. Oh. I just noticed that my hands or my arms are totally getting in the way of both my light sources, so I apologize if it gets really dark, or if it's been getting dark throughout the video. I should have thought about this setup a bit more thoroughly and such, but oh, well. Mistakes happen, and it's just Lego. I'm sure no one will be upset. Is that correct? That seems... Oh, I was missing one of these. Nice, nice. So I don't know about you guys, but in my area, there's been a huge snowstorm. And it's been pretty cold around these parts. And I had a snow day, and it was fun. But at the same time, I hate snow because it is so cold. And I have to shovel so much snow, and what a hassle. Hey, I think we're done. Oh, mugs. Oh, of course. What is a couch without its cup holders? That's probably the best part of this thing. You know what? I've got to say, this build was pretty cool. A bit repetitive. This couch actually was really repetitive. And to be fair, I don't think this is like the greatest set because it's just a couch. But it's definitely got more... I guess you buy this set because of its significance as opposed to anything else. Why can't I get this cat to go inside? There we go. Benny comes with I don't know what this is. Must be some sausage or something, I think. Let's go with that. But yeah, definitely this set is definitely more for its significance in the movie, more so than anything else. if you like the double-decker couch like I like the double-decker couch, then yeah, it's totally cool. I will say this little car is quite the surprise. It is fantastic. It is so cool. It even has opening doors. I do like that. But yeah, there you go. So this is everybody. You get a couple extra parts. Looks like not that many. An extra Unikitty head with an adorable face. I'll probably use that one eventually. Ghost of Vitruvius. I think I would have rather had a Wyldstyle or a Bad Cop versus Benny, or instead of Benny. But I suppose with everything else, with all the other sets, it's easy to get a hold of those two as opposed to these characters. And I think this glows in the dark. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna just. He sort of does. I don't know if that'll even be, if that can be picked up, but he sort of does glow in the dark. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, there you have it. The Lego double decker couch. I hope you enjoyed watching me build this. It's pretty cool. I definitely recommend it. A bit pricey for what you get, but hey, the minifigures are nice, and this car is a nice little surprise. And there you have it. Anyways, Type V3. See ya later.